everyone, and welcome back to the stream. How are you guys? Also, congratulations, Doc, on redeeming first. You beat Blue to it today. Also, hello, Pinky. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Also, hello, Blue. Please restart the stream. I love that. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all have been having a wonderful week so far. I know it's only Tuesday. We're like one day into the week, potentially two. Well, I guess for most people here, Tuesday would be over, or almost over. So yeah, we're 2 days into the week. But I hope you guys are doing well. As you can hear, maybe, I don't know if I actually sound all that different when I'm sick or not, but I'm completely over my cold, and that is a big win for me. I don't get sick super often, but when I do get colds, they stick around for a while. This one was sticking around so long, my mom was like, what if you have COVID? And I'm like, I don't think it's that. I've had COVID twice, and it does not feel like this. But either way, I didn't really leave my house regardless, so it's not like it really mattered. Just got back from a 2-week vacay, and I've got a cold. Oh no! I hope that whatever you got does not stick around as long for you as it did for me. But I hope you had fun on your vacation. I don't know where you went on vacation, but I do know that a lot of my friends in Atlanta have said that there's something going around. Because my friends have been sick for a while as well. Something that's not COVID, because they've tested for it and it's come back negative. I feel like I need to, say that, so you guys aren't just like, oh, Mel's friends are COVID deniers now? I think I spend too much time online. Anyway. Still sick, but hope you all feel better. Yes, Blue, I hope you get to feel better soon as well. You sounded pretty sick the other day. Went to LA, but had a layover in Atlanta. Could be the Atlanta layover, but I hope you had a lot of fun in LA. That sounds very cool. Anyway, today we are getting back to our Bazaar adventure. A quick little recap for those who have not seen the past two streams for this JoJo's game. The long and short of it is we are traveling through time and space, reconnecting with all the different JoJo's characters that are essentially their ancestors, and we are collecting the body parts of Jesus Christ. It sounds insane, and it kind of is, but that's just what we're working with. A little bit of context: in Steel Ball Run, which is part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they kind of have this lore bit about how Jesus Christ's body is what was giving people stand powers, and so that's why we're collecting the body in the game. And we just found out at the end of last stream that the noble one that is causing all of these anomalies and all of these things going wrong is probably this man right here, Dio. He's always the source of everyone's problems. Love him. He looks good while doing it, but he is a menace. So that's the long and short of all you need to know before we hop into this. While I'm talking to you guys, I am going to go ahead and open the game so we don't have to sit here for 20 minutes looking at the loading screens. It's kind of like Animal Crossing and the fact that it takes forever to open. Sweating the whole time. That sounds miserable. I don't sweat more when I get sick, but I have really sweaty palms and feet anyway. Sorry to talk about feet. So I sweating constantly is miserable. So I definitely feel for you. Went to work yesterday, but left after 2 hours because of my sickness. I wanted to work no matter what, but I just couldn't. Blue, please do not overdo it. Do not push yourself farther past your limits. And it's better if you can stay home, because you don't need to spread that to people at work. I know you are the only person in your department, but please take care of yourself. Okay. We are on mode select now. So I'm gonna open this. It feels loud to me, but that's because my headset is turned all the way up. I think I'll keep this there for you guys, because I noticed, I was looking back on clips, whenever we play the JoJo's game, the game is really loud in comparison to me. The sound is not balanced. You should 100% work overtime. Not the working overtime while you're dying of the plague. Anyway. Let's get into this. I think, so we've been doing like 2 chapters per stream, so I think we'll be starting chapter 5, I think. Yes. I've been skipping the gym because I'm not 100%. Oh, yeah, no, you guys please take care of yourselves. I'm glad that you're taking a step back to give your body the time and like the rest it needs to heal. All right. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I have 2 Switch audio thingies. I'm gonna mute one of them. Okay. This is correct. All right. So, I thought okay, a little bit of context. 2 days ago, so my PlayStation is my one and only DVD player. And 2 days ago, one of my friends that I do video essays with, they were like, hey, we should start watching season 1 of Black Butler and we'll do a deep dive about it. And I was like, okay, bet, I have the DVDs. The DVDs fucking broke my PlayStation. The sound got really weird and it was very cursed and it kept playing, like it was very delayed. And it was so delayed that when I would take the DVD out of my PlayStation and turn my PlayStation off and back on again, when it came back on, it was still playing the audio. I don't know what was going on. I thought we were getting some fuck shit here with this as well, but now I see it could have just been an issue. I'm confused. Anyway, I think we're good to continue. Everything sounds good now. Something is missing. Wait, what do you mean something is missing? Oh, let me... Which... Okay, both Switch audios are set to, monitor only. Deal! Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Blue, for that. Is that what was missing? Alright, audio should be good on everything. Yes, because I have the PlayStation audio to monitor only, so you guys are actually hearing it through desktop audio. Okay. Yeah, we're done with chapter 4. I'm not doing all the extra stuff about collecting the stickers, because I get tunnel vision about going story modes. Oh! Okay. Battle Tendency is the next chapter. Okay. Oh wait, are we gonna... okay. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is really fun in the fact that, the character designs are pretty wild, and the main villains in part 2 are these, like, ancient Aztec type... not gods, but they're, like... they're pretty wild, and they're, like, they do not wear a lot of clothes, and I think we might have to fight them. Or at least one of them. Welcome in, Real TL Phantom Hive. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We just got started with the game today. Getting our part 2 backstory. Those are the Pillarmen in all of their glory. But I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Can't type fast because my sweaty hands. My phone is not responding. Oh my gosh. The way that I've been there before, Blue. I really feel for you. Lisa is so iconic. I love her so much. I love anime women. Alright. So for those, like Pinky, I don't know if you have seen this game before, but we're basically just filling in some story and then fighting for our lives. Most of the gameplay is just a battle. Air Soplina Island. Does this look familiar, old Joseph?
知ってる場所なのか?
50年前、わしが破門の修行をした場所じゃ。
50 years ago. Was he? I don't remember how old he is in part 2. I always thought he was in his 20s, but he might not have been. But he was close, which means in part 3, he's very close to his 70s. That's kind of wild. Saw it last week in your first live. Yeah. I know there are some people here that may not have been here the past couple of weeks when we played it. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well myself. When you have a fairy tale ending, but it's the German version. What does that mean? Oh, is that the Brothers Grimm version? Is that what you... I don't know if they were German or not, actually. Oh, he's gonna do his hormone breathing again. Alright, he's gonna show us around. German version, the main character gets killed. Oof. That's fair. That happens sometimes in JoJo's. That really does. There's young Joseph and his boyfriend Caesar. Every German fairy tale is like that. Really? That is very interesting. Russian version, everyone gets killed. Oh. They're just standing here breathing?
Nani?
You know, not to think too much about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Spoilers for part 2, for anyone that cares, if there's anyone here that hasn't... Oh wait, no, Blue started watching. I will not say this then, because Blue started watching it. I will not spoil this for you, Blue. I don't know if you finished part 2 yet or not. I have a volume by Grimm Brothers and another by Anderson. Pretty dark stuff. Yeah, I've got a book that's like the Grimm Brothers thing as well. And most of the fairy tales in there I've never heard before in my life. But they are very interesting. Feel free to spoiler. Okay, so this, if you think about old Joseph and Caesar were very, 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 very close. And it is not unreasonable to think that they were in love. I will not elaborate. I could if I remembered more about part 2. But they were very close, and they meant a lot to each other. And Caesar, something very tragic happened to Caesar. And old Joseph is probably going through a lot right now. I don't care about getting spoilers, honestly. That's fair, that's fair. Who's the sweaty little you don't remember what you looked like? I know people that would block not to get spoilers. Yeah, like, I know I talk about JoJo's a lot on this channel, and I know most of my regulars have either already seen most of JoJo's, or they just do not give a shit about it, which is perfectly fine. So more often than not, like, it's fine to be like, hey, here's these major JoJo spoilers, because I've info dumped about most of JoJo's before. He said, oh damn, that's me.
JJ, このとっぽい野郎が若い頃のおめえなのか?
He's like, is that you? I got so many spoilers about everything that nowadays I don't care anymore. That's fair. Honestly, I am pretty neutral when it comes to spoilers, because a lot of the times, For me, it's more about the journey than it is the spoilers. But I'm also one of those people that I'm more interested in the characters and the story itself. So I see a lot of spoilers about a lot of things, especially when I'm really slow to like starting an anime. Like right now, I've been in the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom for a while. I have not seen a single episode of that anime. I know way more than I should about season 2 for someone who wants to watch it but hasn't yet. And now that I've interacted with 30 billion Buggy the Clown edits on TikTok, TikTok thinks I've seen a lot more of One Piece than I have. And Chainsaw Man, it thinks I've read all of Chainsaw Man yet, and I absolutely have not, but I know like everything. TikTok's just really bad about spoilers, though. Before I watched Endgame, I got spoilers like Iron Man dies. I'm gonna be honest, I watched Endgame. I'm trying to think. I get Endgame and Infinity Wars confused. Those are the two that are like, they go together to end. That was like the big climactic thing that everyone is obsessed with. Anyway, I do not care for Marvel movies. Whichever one was the first in that duo installment was the first Marvel movie I'd ever seen. Like, actually sat down and watched all the way through. I really did not know who most of the people were. I did not care. I was not invested. I'm sure I would have liked it more if I was invested in the characters when I saw it. But, like, I wouldn't be mad about walking into that with spoilers. Marvel Universe, I only care about Spider-Man. Into the Spider-Verse was very good. Not the Hamon Bloodlust. Damn. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in this game right now. I don't care about Hulk, Captain America, etc. Honestly, like, the only Marvel movies that I've watched and would watch again and, like, really enjoyed was I really liked Thor Ragnarok, specifically. Because I think it was just a fun, silly little time. And then I liked Venom. Does that count? Does Venom count? I did really enjoy Venom. I don't know if the Deadpool movies count. If they do, then we'll count those as well. And then I liked Black Panther. I've not seen the second one, but the first one was fun. I really liked Shuri. I thought she was really cool. I like the old Spider-Man movies more than the ones with Tom Holland. That's fair. I've not seen any of the new ones. I've seen Spider-Man movies, but I was like 4 and I don't remember them, so I don't have any opinions. But that is totally fair. I've noticed a lot of people who are like fans of Spider-Man, they're either really big fans of just the concept of Spider-Man, or they have a very specific era of Spider-Man that they really enjoy, usually attached to whichever actor played him. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are my faves. That's fair. That's fair. I've not really seen or remembered much of any of them, so. I think, as a person who hasn't really seen them, I would say the Tom Holland era is my favorite because I really like Zendaya. I think she's pretty. That's my only reason. Not the German army. Oh yeah, Blue! I don't know if you've seen anything for part 2, but there are German characters. Stroheim. He's kind of wild. He got blown the fuck up in Mexico, but here he is, standing. Oh yeah, part 2 takes place in like the 1920s, by the way. I don't know if y'all missed that earlier, so I think it might have said. They turned this man into a robot. Theo brought him back. Good for him. Good for him. I joined Discord too. I'll give it a try though. Last time I used it about 5 years ago, I had a pretty traumatic experience. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that history does not repeat itself. I know our specific Discord server is relatively pretty chill. It's not super active, but it is very chill, and it's like the best way to keep up with when I post things. There is a lot of Minecraft content that goes out in there. But I'm sorry that you had that happen. It's always... I feel that though. I feel that. I feel like a lot of people have some kind of horror story that took place or played out via Discord. In the newest Spider-Man movie, not the animation, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Garfield meet each other. It's like these... That's so fun! I love that. That is so fun. Our Discord, I don't think anything traumatic has happened there. I thought his name is Stroham, which means straw. You know what? So, a lot of JoJo's characters have really silly names when you think about what it actually means. Like, a lot of the Part 5 characters are just Italian words for different types of food. Is Stroheim actually a name in German? Because if not, it could just be like a slightly modified version of Strohhalm, which means straw, because his hair looks like straw. So I could see that being intentional. I hope not. You seem a lot of fun. I'm glad that we have that cozy, welcoming environment for you. But yeah, if you ever have any issues with people in the server, please let me or Blue know, or just like anybody, and then we can get on that. I went to say Blue because I know Blue's a moderator here, but Blue can't really do anything in the Discord. I've never heard of the name Stroheim. So it probably is a play on the name for the word for straw. That is so funny, because like his hair does look like straw. It does. He's the straw man. Alright. I thought we were gonna get to fight cars or like one of the pillar men. You do get to play as them eventually, so I think we will have to fight them later. Or probably in this chapter after we fight these two. I don't really remember. Joseph and Caesar have joined our thing. Oh, we don't have to play as one of them, but I'm going to. Alright. What kind of support items do I have? Let's do some against the enemies. Then we're not gonna let them do dual heat attacks. He had a lot to say. Boost enemy stamina gauge usage by a little. Boost ally movement speed. Yeah, we'll run that. I don't have a lot of the ones that I would like to use. We'll roll with it. Alright. We'll roll with it. Still didn't Big P bot in the Discord. I can. I don't think I have like I'd have to make a moderator role, I think. But I definitely can if you wouldn't mind. I've never like done it because we don't need it, but I could definitely do that. It is good to get those roles in place before you actually need it, so it's there when you do need it. I'm mostly saying that for myself specifically. You don't need to since our Discord is chill. Yeah, there's like... It's so chill. It's great, honestly. Feel free to do it. If I remember, I will. I didn't realize how much I missed him until just now. Part 2 is one of the parts that I don't rewatch very often. Nor do I read fanfic for it, because it's not part 5. And the fun thing about, like, people who write part 5 fanfics, they usually include a lot of the, like, part 4 or part 6 characters. Oh my gosh. I'm being foolish. I literally... Oh my gosh. That was my first hit of the game today. Okay. This is hectic. This is hectic. The animations take so long. This feels very loud. This feels very loud. I'm gonna just take that down a lot there. We're off to a great start. There we go. I don't know if I did that or if Caesar did that. Wait. Lisa, don't you see I'm filling up that green bar? Wait, what did she... We have not gotten hit on her at all. How many monitors do you have for your setup? I only have 2 monitors. It's just my main monitor and then an old TV that... I'm gonna start this over, actually. I'm gonna start this over. Random question, do people use Discord for roleplays too? Yeah, they definitely do. I don't, so I don't know where you would go to like find that, but I do know people who used to back in the day. I don't really have friends that roleplay that much anymore because all of my friends just play D&D instead, which scratches that same itch. But I have heard of like people putting together like servers for roleplay and stuff like that. And then you also have like just roleplaying in each other's DMs. But I do not know where you would like go to find people that do that. Like your best bet may be asking around on Tumblr or other places. Lisa, she's so slippery. Oh my gosh. There we go. Why am I literally the worst at this game? Okay, 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 okay. There we go. I'm hitting my muscle. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Wait. Oh, I was pressing the wrong one. My bad. What does filling this up do? What did that do? There we go. Okay. Oh, Caesar must have got a backstab. I used to play D&D when I was younger. It's really fun. I don't get to play it super often, but I have quite a few friends that are into it. We had a group that we were playing D&D. I say we. It's literally just me and some of my other friends that are not here right now. But we had a group that we would play, but everyone got busy, and it's been over a year since our last session. And every once in a while, like every couple of months, we get in the Discord and we're like, hey, we should have another session, and then we never plan one. But it's fine, because I think I'm just going to write a book instead about my D&D character, because I've been thinking about him a lot more lately. I really like him. Oh my gosh, Lisa. Lisa, that is no way to treat your son. There are servers where people, yeah, I do know that some people do servers. We do not have a place in my server for that. I'm gonna set a trap. Oh no, not the, stepping on the spikes, and it's, we are not doing too hot. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. We are getting our asses kicked. Alright. Oh. Hello? Oh, the healing thing went away. We are getting to the part of the game where I'm just horrendous at it. It's like, I feel like the first couple of chapters, the fights are really easy. But the more time that goes on, the harder they get and the worse I get at them. And that's okay. It's such a slay. It's such a slay. I like the characters that don't use stands. I have a harder time playing as them. I did roleplay as Pokemon Umbreon on Instagram a few years ago. Where am I? They're fucked up for that. Oh my gosh. Not to get emotional about Joseph and Caesar on main. Okay. Why is he going so fast? Oh my gosh. Okay. Where even is she? Girl. Alright, she still has a lot of health left. Okay. I will catch up on chat after this. So probably... Oh my gosh. My mother. She has downed us. Alright. How is she doing that? Alright. I can re-enter my soul succession. Girl. How did she backstab me? Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, we almost did not do that. I was fast as fuck. I really was. Be careful though, 'cause Discord roleplays are really sus sometimes. Yeah, I honestly only ever roleplayed with my friends, people I already knew. So that's just the best thing to do, really. Or if you like people that might be like mutuals of your friends or something like that. Someone you can vouch for, I guess. Do you know any Black Butler servers? I do not. I don't think Blue has ever even like consumed anything Black Butler related ever in his life. I do not, but you could ask around on Tumblr and see. But definitely good luck. Discord mods have to watch over their... Blue. That's a really funny joke. That's a really funny joke. That's kind of fucked up. I replay on Facebook sometimes, but it's a bit of a mess. Oh. You don't know about the Discord kittens. Okay, so, the long and short of it is, I think this dynamic existed before COVID, but during COVID it became like a meme. But you'll have people that it's like a stereotype, like a Discord moderator. It's the same as like a neckbeard type of guy. And more often than not, they're extremely misogynistic, probably predators, and just like stereotypically not very good people. And the joke is that they'll have like a girlfriend that's like their Discord kitten, which is more or less like a sugar baby. That's the gist of the joke. Yeah, that was a really good joke, Blue. I remember when people used to roleplay on Instagram, like they would run accounts in character, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know if people do that anymore still. I'm not in those circles anymore. Problem is that planning takes more time than playing. Oh, yeah, every time I roleplayed, we would just kind of like wing it, improv it, see what happens. We didn't really plan a lot, so very different vibes there. I wonder why they repeat the female names as in Misa Misa. Oh, so Lisa, like I think that's just like her name. I don't know why. It was just something for fun, I guess. Maybe it just sounds nice. They don't use Tumblr, it seems messy with all those ships. That's fair, that's fair. It's like any other social media website where it really just is what you make of it. So it depends on like who you follow, like how you curate your space. Because like lately, like for the past several years, Tumblr's been really chill for me. But I take extra care in like who I follow and like how I curate my space and all that. And we did not do good on that. But we finished it and that's all that matters. 2 types of roleplay. Not the sus roleplay. I feel like sus roleplays are only fun if you're doing them with people that you like already know, like your friends. Not one, but at least 5 girlfriends. Yes, sometimes I'll have multiple Discord kittens. It's not exclusive to just one. It really just depends. Me, it's just normal roleplays. Yeah, you'll have an easier time finding people to do that with then. But I'm not sure where you could go for that. You could, like, I guess, Google it or, like, see if there's any resources on Reddit. I literally do not know how to go about finding a Discord server for that. If I would be a Discord mod, I wouldn't be the average Discord mod with their kittens. Blue, why are you stuck on the Discord kittens and Discord moderators? Damn. I think sometimes it's funny, the Discord kitten jokes, but I hate that it has made it to where I can't see that word in any other context now. I was taking a quiz with a friend, one of those like really shitty internet quizzes, and it was like, your reaction when you see a cat, and it was just cat written out in different ways, and one of them was kitten, and I was like, we cannot do that one. We cannot. I'm not strong enough. So, damn. Look at that straw hair. I am 20 and I will definitely never date a minor, obviously. Yeah, no, I would hope not. I would hope not. Not all Discord kittens are minors, though. I'll put that out there right now. They're not all minors. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, like the people on TikTok. I don't think they're minors. They were like 20. But a lot of times, sometimes the Discord kitten is like just very clearly taking advantage of the moderator. Not to sympathize with a shitty guy, but it's less so like actually dating them and more like, buy me Discord Nitro, buy me the games please, and that's it. That would be Sebastian's best line. Damn. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Real Steel Phantom Hive. I will go ahead and tell you because I was talking about this earlier. But Null and I have started watching season 1 for like a video that we're gonna make together. And there's like a few things that we're keeping tallies of as we watch, and one of them is how often Sebastian says, "I'm simply one hell of a whatever," because there's like a couple different variations of that phrase. And we've watched, I believe, 6 episodes so far, and our tally is already up to 5 for times that he says that. I've been like physically taking notes in my little notebook about like the episodes and everything. We're literally insane. Yeah, Blue's not out here trying to catch a case. Oh, is it 110 in Germany? I'm just collecting all the different emergency numbers, because in the US it's 911, and then in like England it's 999. I've heard that before. Now I got a third one to add to the list. Why am I excited about that? Definitely a cat lover. That's so fair. I love cats very much. Although I think at this point I'm at a point in my life where any animal, like any pet that my friends have, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm instantly in love with it. It's just the most purest, most precious being, and it can never do any wrong. I don't care what it is or if it does wrong or not. The ambulance is part of the fire department here. Oh, really? That's interesting. I know in the US, like sometimes you can, if you call for an ambulance, you can get like paramedics from the fire department. Because I know the last time we called an ambulance for my grandma, her friend specified like, I want the people from the fire department, and it was like different. That's his catchphrase for every episode. He surprisingly, he's saying it a lot less than I remembered, but yeah, no, it's definitely his catchphrase. We're gonna get to fix Lisa! Also, Danny, the YouTuber reacting to the Black Butler, is continuing the times he said. I love that. I love that he's counting it as well. That's just the thing to do. I know Noel is also counting how many times CL drinks tea, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I know one episode we counted like 3 or 4 times just in one episode alone.
私はどうしていたの？
Lisa, let me tell you, it was wild. It was wild. It was a wild time.
正気に戻ら
I
れた
heard
のですね
911 is also an international emergency number, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know either. I'm not like, obviously I live in America, so my experience is going to be very like American centric. I've never even left this country. I've not heard that. I thought it was just national, but maybe. Who knows?
おいおめえ今何をした？
俺たちはこの聖なる遺体を探してる
Not parts of the Holy Corpse.
この島のどこかにある
Like
こ
the
とは
Holy
分かってる
Corpse as like a lore mechanic is so fucking wild in JoJo's. It's so funny.
はあ？質問の答えになってねえぞ。
This is probably how a lot of people from other religions feel whenever like some like Christian American person writes a story and makes really wild lore involving things that they took out of like other religions. Because America has like a very like Christian centric society, and the way they treat other religions that are like not Christian or Christian adjacent is very much like mythology and fiction. I wonder if this is how they feel when they see somebody like just take some random aspect of a different religion and just plop it into a story in the most ridiculous way. I think it's fun. I think it's
リサ
fun.
リサ先生
Best part is when Ciel steals Sebastian's catchphrase and he looks like he could kill the bird. I don't think we've gotten there yet. I'll have to be on the lookout for that. I don't know how I'm gonna count that in my tally. 112 is a standardized emergency number in Europe, not just Germany, for the fire department and ambulance. Oh, that's cool that they have a standardized version, because I know there's a lot of people, since it's a lot easier to travel within countries, that's good to have like a standardized one, so you don't have to like try to remember in case something were to happen. Turkey is also 112. Oh, that's cool. I don't think someone answers 911 in Italy. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't think 911 would be international.
だがここは私有地だ勝手に動き回ることは許さん
Caesar's like, I appreciate your help, but this is private property, my guy.
ジョジョ
You cannot be here.
彼らについていてくれ俺はリサリサ先生を部屋にお連れする
わしも手伝おう。
結構だどうやら敵ではないようだが不審者であることに変わりない
They say the 9/11 attack on Twin Towers was done on purpose with the emergency number in mind. I've heard that as well. Let me choose my words carefully. I don't think it's funny, all right? And I would never orchestrate such a thing. However, if I were to do such a thing, it would be a good bit. It would be a good bit. The FBI is the FBI is writing that down like, what the fuck did they just say? We need to keep an eye on this one.
今波紋を感じたぞ。このじいさん、波紋使いか。
Buddy, that old man is you. That's you, post cheating on your wife
いや、
that you don't have yet.
なんだこの感覚は。俺はこのじいさんを知っている。
Bestie, that's you.
このじいさんの波紋を知っている。
Not the FBI arrest Mel.
ジョジョ
I really need to stop saying wild shit, I think.
すぐに戻ってくる
I'll be back as soon as I've taken Lisa to her room. Good for you.
おい、じいさん、何者だ。あんたが波紋使いなのは分かった。
What if we were both Hamon users?
あんたの波紋は
What?
まるで
Oh, I'm terrified of that. My mom, when before I knew what Twitch was, like this was like when Ninja was streaming Fortnite and was really big. I don't know if he still does that. I've never watched this man in my life. But when like he first started getting really popular with Fortnite, this was in this time era, my mom had read an article about swatting on Twitch, and she looked at me and my brother and she said, "You guys do not ever use this website. Users of this website are getting swatted. That is very serious. It's very dangerous. Do not ever use this website." And look at me now. Look at me now. But no, I've always been very terrified of that. I don't think I will ever get as big as like the people who usually get swatted, but I also know I am a queer AFAB person on the internet, so like the odds are stacked against me for bringing in hateful people. But hopefully we never have to deal with that.
GG.
In another life, I would reincarnate to be an FBI profiler instead of an arts academic. Oof. Have fun with that. I used to think that would be really cool because I really enjoyed the show Criminal Minds. I don't know if that's like obvious about me or not. I feel like sometimes it is. But then I have to realize that I know myself a lot more intimately and like in my head a lot more than like literally anyone else. Okay, I didn't mean anything by that other than just I'm aware of where all of my like weird quirks and interests have led me in my life. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, I used to really like Criminal Minds. And I thought it would be so fun to do what they do. And not serious enough that I was like actually considering doing that professionally, but I was like, that's kind of cool. That would be a fun job. I wish as a mod I could prevent it, but I can't do anything. Yeah, there's literally nothing you can do to prevent it except for like, I don't know, not be on the internet. Because I think they do it by like figuring out where you live based on like your IP address, or I guess if you got sloppy and accidentally doxed yourself or just something like that. But I think most of the people, they're able to like track down their IP address through something. Or like somehow or another figure out where they live, and then it's just calling the police. Like there's literally nothing you can do to stop that other than just not being online, period. Recently in Germany, we got cases where teenagers murdering other teenagers. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if you know any... I don't know if you know any teenagers. Like family members or like family friends and whatnot, but I hope that the people you do know are fine. Sometimes kids just get a little wild, get a little too much. Germany is a much smaller country, so in retrospect, I feel like stuff like that happens all over the world, like pretty frequently. But there's so many people on this planet that, like, it's sad and it's awful that it's happening. But there's so many people on this planet, I do think there's something like that happens like all the time. But if there's like an uptick of it in Germany, I really do hope everything's alright and nothing's going on and that it's like an isolated incident. Like the Slenderman girls that tried to kill their friend to sacrifice a Slenderman. Like that was wild. That was kind of fucked up. Very sad. But like that's like an isolated incident. It's not like gang activity, you know? But 15-year-old killed 14-year-old recently. Oh no! That's horrible. That's actually horrible. I guess I hope that was an isolated incident. That the killer clowns are so wild. I do not know what was up with that. Like part of it, I think like one person did it, like one group of people did it, and the rest of the world thought it was so ridiculous that they copied off of it. That's what I think happened. Because a lot of the killer clown stuff I saw was just like people being weird, but like not actually harming people, or like attacking people, but non-lethally, if that makes any sense. I think a lot of it was definitely copycat behavior. Because like just as a concept, that's really wild. He did come out of the turtle. Oh, you know that face. He's like, I know you, and Speedwagon's like, I've never seen you in my life. I remember some states banning clown masks because of that. Yeah, 2016 was very wild. Honestly, every year in my adult life has been very wild. Personally, globally, nationally, internationally, it's just been one thing. I know life is always like this. I'm just more aware of it now than I was before. People are just really weird, respectfully and disrespectfully. I know I'm seriously messed up, but I'm really interested in the minds of serial killers. I mean, as long as you're being respectful about it, like respectful to the victims and everything, like true crime is genuinely very interesting to learn about. There is just an issue with true crime girlies being very overly romanticizing the crime and being very disrespectful to like survivors or victims or their families, and that gives the whole genre of interest a very bad rep, as it should. That's also the people who romanticize it are so boring. They are so not fun. But not that any of this is fun, but like it is very like interesting to learn about like the psychology behind it, the aspects of their life that drove them to that, because I think every single one of us have the ability to be like that in us. I think we all have the potential, but it's the circumstances in our life, I think. I don't know. I think it's like some people, you hear people talk about like certain criminals, and it's like, yeah, they were just kind of fucked up from the moment they came out of the womb. It's like, it's the nature versus nurture conversation. I think it's probably maybe a bit of both, but I think, well, okay, let me rephrase this. I think given the right circumstances, anyone could be capable of harming someone in that way, but I don't think everyone has the potential to be like a serial killer, because I think those are two completely different things, obviously. But it is very interesting, because there's this thought of like a lot of people like, oh, that could never be me, and so that kind of gives this drive to study like, well, what makes them different, what makes them do these things that most people would consider just not possible to do, because it's so like out there and just cold-hearted and everything. I hate when people romanticize killing and abuse. Yeah, like, so okay. I agree. I think sometimes people don't really understand the difference between portraying something and like talking about something in a cathartic way, or just like discussing something, versus romanticizing. I say this as someone who has written Dead Dove fanfic before and have gotten comments that completely missed the point of the fic and overly romanticized it, and I'm like, buddy, you did not read what I write. You did not read. You closed your eyes. But yeah, people who like romanticize it, it's like, what has happened in your life? What is going on? It's pretty hard to believe, but I guess I can't disbelieve it. I'm sorry, we're talking true crime while this man is like meeting himself 50 years in the future. Yandere's be like, I will kill them for senpai. Do you guys remember? Yandere's used to be such a big thing. Like, they were so popular. What was that? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed the yandere trope when I was a teenager. I was a part of the problem. But what was that? What was that? Why were we like that? Is this whole horse? I love this man. He's so silly. He's so unserious. He's so goofy. I also think it's a mix of both. Interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting to like look at and try to figure out and like to learn more about. But I just think anything sociology and psychology related are really interesting to talk about. I loved my sociology class in college. It was so fun. Fun in the, like, I liked learning about that. Thank you, Blue, for the hydrate. It is Wasser drinking time. It's very complicated, as for example, particular genes for autism are just being found out, and I think the so-called sociopaths may have some anomalies in their brain. Also, dysfunctional nets of mirror neurons responsible for empathy may be one of the causes. I mean, that is possible. I do know a lot of people try to like steer away from that conversation, especially if they're not professionals, because it very easily delves into demonizing mentally ill people, or like people with like certain, like usually personality disorders get demonized a lot more than anything else. But I did know that autism was genetic. I think that's very interesting, but it also makes sense. Like, it makes sense. The problem is we're exposed to shitty literature where the bad guy's portrayed. It's more fascinating and excusable. Oh, don't I know? My favorite pastime, favorite in air quotes. I'm so good at empathizing and sympathizing with characters I probably shouldn't. I would be such a good lawyer. I would not be a good lawyer. I do not know the laws. But I'm very good at building semi-strong defenses for fictional characters. Some are better than others. Some are definitely better than others. But like, I don't know if you're familiar with Hunter x Hunter, but there's a character in Hunter x Hunter. His name is Illumi. He comes from a very, very dysfunctional family, and one of the main characters is his little brother, and so to his little brother, he takes on the role of an abuser. I have a very strong defense for him, but it is with the caveat of Illumi is a grown-ass man in his 20s, so at that point, he should be taking responsibility for his own actions, so I can't completely excuse him. It's a 2v1. I was about to say, level 14, we are dying. Better call Mel. I'm gonna call you if I get charged because of murder. Oh no. Oh no, good luck. I'll defend you. I will look into it. I'll be like, look, even if he did it, he was justified. That's me talking about a lot of my favorite characters. I've not read enough of One Piece to defend Buggy, but I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. Like, at the very least, I can say, I don't care if he killed those people, he looked good while doing it. Which is my defense for Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Give me your number. Do not call me as your lawyer. You are going to jail if you call me as your lawyer. I do not know the law. I know just enough law to not go to jail myself. It's a lot easier to not break laws if you don't leave your house. That is all a joke, by the way. I do know the important laws. I just don't know the intricacies of law in order to actually be a lawyer. If I actually knew how to be a lawyer, I would probably still be a Twitch streamer, but I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Some kinds of mental disorders or conditions are genetic, others are a result of nurture and early trauma. Yeah! Let me pause this so I can finish reading. But they can also be a mix of both, and it's not so simple to determine it. Exactly! It's very complicated. That makes a lot of sense. Let me order this man. Please. Whole Horse is so silly. So I've seen people say, I don't know where their sources are, but allegedly Whole Horse was supposed to become one of the good guys. He was the Stardust Crusader that never was. And I would have loved it so much if they brought him on the team. He's so silly. He's just a goofy little guy. He tried to kill Dio at one point. Oh, get off of He's just sitting there taking damage. Oh, that's my stamina. I see. Oh, we are beating this man up. He dodged all of that? How do I even block? When do I get to unlock more skills? There we go. We auto-ordered him all the way onto that thing. Is he taking damage or is that a stamina thing? I don't really want to fuck around and find out. At least no death penalty in Germany. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. I think the death penalty is kind of wild. I am of the opinion that there are certain crimes that probably deserve the death penalty, but I'm also of the opinion of who are we as mere humans to be able to determine who is and isn't allowed to live. So while I don't, okay. Like, I think it's kind of fucked up to have the death penalty. But I have also gone on record and said that certain Predator characters should die. But they also are not real people, so it's a little bit easier to say that about a fictional character. Oh, I forgot I could do that. I was not ready to that. I thought I was pressing the running button. Ooh, feeling a little goofy in this Wendy's today. Oh my gosh. I hate that, like, with the way the animations are, once you start getting hit, you just have to sit there and take it all. But I mean, I guess it works out because the enemies are like that as well. Raging, welcome in! How are you? You're doing well. I didn't hit him at all. What? Alright. Let me pause this and read chat. Why the death penalty to return? Because some people deserve it. To make sure no innocents get killed, it should only be enforced when the evidence is really strong. I definitely understand why people feel that way. I just really and truly, at the end of the day, I don't think the vast majority of us should have the power to determine if somebody is allowed to live or not. But I don't know. I might feel differently if my entire family was murdered or something like that, you know? I'm going to say it. Bidets need to be a staple in American society. I agree with you. I've never used one, but they seem pleasant. They seem useful. I'm trying to decide if I want to say what I'm about to say. It might be a little gross. I will not. But as an AFAB person who has periods sometimes, it could be very useful. But no, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that really love bidets. Especially like some of my friends who've like been to Japan and stuff like that. They say they're so nice. It's so okay. How is he still alive? Torture should be legalized to torture terrorists since they do the same. I'm gonna be honest, Blue. I've never really thought about that before, so I don't entirely know how I feel about that. But I definitely understand why people would feel that way because, like, there's some really horrific things that people have done as like terrorist attacks, and yeah, I could see why they would deserve that. Why can how is he hitting me? I'm all the way over here. He is fighting my grandpa. This is just okay. What is going on? What are you even doing? Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Okay. I need to learn how to aim. How is he so good at dodging? I don't even know how to dodge. Do I even have a dodge button? No. Most most of the buttons are unlearned skills. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get some frozen time in on this guy. I keep forgetting to use it. I've gotten used to playing the Hamon characters where all that does is just breathe. Hello? Where? Jotaro. I know I'm the one controlling Jotaro, but oh, this has just been downright embarrassing. There we go. Does he even have health in his health bar? Whole Horse, the guy who just keeps living, I guess. His health bar is empty. His health bar is empty. You guys see this, right? What is going on? Why am I this bad at the game? And he's dodging literally every damn thing. Is this what level 14 does to you? I love my bidet. I can't live without one now. I'm very happy for you, Raging. I really am. They should be glad that I'm not running a country for real. Damn. I was discussing this thing the other day, and I made a very dark joke. Why do bombs always fall on the wrong people? You know what? Real. You're so real for that. The 1:12 a.m. vibes. I feel that. I feel that. Is it 1:12 a.m. for the both of you? So is Joseph a Hamon user or a stand user? Young Joseph is a Hamon user. Old Joseph is a stand user for the mechanics of this game. Whole Horse does kind of do that. Like, it makes sense. If it's gonna be anyone, it's going to be him. I don't know what a bidet is. It's like this little thing that you can attach onto your toilet, or like a type of toilet that kind of like hoses you down. It's more or less like a replacement for toilet paper in a lot of ways. I've never actually used one, so I'm probably not describing it very well. But that's more or less what it is. If you asked me a year ago, I could answer that. Raging. Raging, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Oh wait, how can people live without a bidet? I thought you were talking about the other thing about bombs falling on wrong people. I was having a different conversation in my head. But no, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. They just suffer, I guess. Wow. I thought Raging had the answers to the other thing. Come on, yeah, it's basically just lets you like wash up a bit. A lot of people really like them. That's what a bidet is, Blue. The little like shower thingies that clean you when you're sitting on the toilet. That's exactly what that is. They might have a different word for it in Germany or in German. Bidets aren't a replacement for toilet paper, but it does majorly cut down on the use since it's mostly just for drying your butt. Yes. That's what I mostly mean. Like, it takes the place of like the cleaning aspect of toilet paper, although that's not really like cleaning. I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking too much about this now. Some people call them butt blasters. The butt washer 3000. Now you guys just sound like my dad. How am I supposed to realize if nobody has said anything, Whole Horse? Don't you know Jotaro is autistic coded? So this is more confirmation that Noble One is in fact Dio.
待ちやがれ。あわよ、ジョータロウ、ジョースター。
All right.
この島の美女によろしくな。会えなくって本当に残念だぜ。
Lady of the Island. That's Jotaro's great grandmother. Jotaro's really going through it.
シュトロハイムと同じように消えやがった。
Joseph's so silly. Some bidets are also basically hoses with a nozzle. I can live without a bidet. Fair, so fair. Yeah, I think there are a few different types of bidets.
お前たちやはり敵か。
No, we are not.
違うぜ、シーザー。そうじゃねえ。なんて言えばいいんだ。説明するのめんどくせえぜ。
Explain it to him, my guy. I thought Dio Brando was kind of an insult before realizing it came from JoJo's. No, Dio Brando, he's raging. Oh my gosh. Have you ever played this game before? They're like seeing what happens when you're fighting with Caesar and then he dies. Okay, so the battle that we were fighting earlier at the beginning of stream, we were playing as young Joseph and Caesar was like the player 2 computer, and Caesar died. And he it did the blood bubble with the ring and the headband, but then it popped and then he just kind of like dies in the game. And then Joseph, since I was playing as Joseph did the whole Caesar thing, and it was they absolutely did. The only thing it was missing was the rock falling on him. Tomorrow I will order a kebab like in JoJo's. I hope the kebab is delicious for you, Blue. But yeah, they absolutely did. But no, Dio Brando is the main antagonist for a lot of different parts of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But he looks good while doing it, so it's definitely a compliment. The rock falls from nowhere, could you imagine? That would be so fucked up. Welcome in, Negan! How are you? I hope you're doing well.
この連中は客だよ。久しぶりに会ったんでうっかり忘れてたが、俺の知り合いだ。
Is that how you're gonna order your kebab, Blue?
知り合いだって。
Dio is absolutely an icon. I really want to cosplay him one of these days, but I want to make it out of gold, not like yellow fabric. I don't know, we'll see. I keep telling myself I'm gonna work out and get my JoJo's body, but it's been 4 years and I haven't done it yet. But we'll see. Maybe I kept joking about it, and now every time my brother sees me, he's like, where are your muscles at? Where are your gains? You need to go to the gym with me. Just driving to work. Oh, I hope you have a good day at work, or a good evening at work. It would be so iconic. Like, could you imagine? I start stream one day, and it's just Dio Brando sitting here. 1,000 yen for 5 kebabs are a good deal. I don't know why he was complaining about it. I think old Joseph just likes to complain. I do want to say, I don't know what inflation has looked like in Japan, but that part 3, was initially written in like the 80s or 90s. So, 1,000 yen might have had a very different buying power back then than it does now. Is Dio a god? And Dio does mean god in Italian, and it fits for the character because the character wants to be powerful like a god. He is the main antagonist. He's the big bad for a lot of the different parts. And it's also fitting because his son Giorno Giovanna is the main JoJo for part 5, and that's Dio's son. He's the son of God. Giorno also narratively is the Jesus figure in part 5. It makes sense. I cannot elaborate right now, but I watched a whole video essay about it, and I was like, you're so right. There's not a lot of JoJo fans. Giorno is not their favorite, so anyone who really likes Giorno, platonically kissing them on the mouth. He is my favorite. He's my son. Did we talk about the part 3 parallels to Ocean Gate? You might have brought it up before. the meddler got him. The submarine arc in JoJo's is so wild because Araki did not show the woman in the manga and she's not shown in the anime, but in official art, she's like the prettiest lady I've ever laid eyes on in my life. And I'm so mad that we didn't get to see her. Nowadays for 1,000 yen, it's like 6 euros. You only get 1 kebab. Oh, okay, interesting. Kind of an allegory. I think so. Yeah, I think it was an allegory on purpose. I'm gonna make flights simple with my new company Skygate. Damn. We're all gonna go explode in the sky. Giorno isn't my favorite. Even part 5 is my favorite, but I appreciate Giorno. I'm glad you can appreciate him at least. Like, I understand why he's not people's favorites. He's, out of all of the main JoJo's, he's got the... I'm not gonna say mildest personality, but he's more of a wallflower than any of the others. He keeps to himself a lot, and his personality is not as in your face as literally every other JoJo, except for maybe part 8, Gappy, because I don't know him very well, and he also does not know himself very well. Memory loss. Ooh, which one is this one? Show me his face.
カーズたちはまだ石石がこの地にあることを突き止めておらぬようだ。
てめえ。
Is that SCDC?
もうリサリサのことを突き止めて追ってきたのか。
I think it is because Santana has less clothes. Yeah, there we go. I know who I'm talking about. I love Giorno very much, but I understand why he's not people's favorites, but they're wrong. Respectfully. That moment when it's 1:30 a.m. for you and you crave chocolate biscuits. Oof. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
ほう。そうか。お前も今着いたところか。わむえよ。
Is Cars gonna show up? Where's that beautiful man? Cars has the most luscious hair I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no!
Oh!
こいつはやばいぜ。ワムーまで来やがった。柱の男が同時に2人。
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh no! 石にしだけじゃなくてワムーも。
Blue, you come into chat and you bring up the cherry incident. My favorite thing about the scene is my friends. We were at an anime convention, right? I'm sure I've told this story before, but we were at an anime convention and they were watching anime on the TV and that scene came on and I got out of the shower and I like walked into the room and they were like, Mel, you know what JoJo's is, right? And I was like, yeah, I've seen some of it. And they're like, can you explain what the fuck we just watched? And I was like, I'm not that far. I'll have to get back to you on that. 3 years later, 3 whole years, it actually might have only been 2 or 3 years later, after I'd seen that scene, we were at another anime convention. We were sitting around the hotel room, and I was like, do you guys remember that one time y'all were watching JoJo's, and that weird thing happened, and you asked me to elaborate? Well, I can elaborate now. There is no explanation. He just does that. And they were like, I can't believe we waited so long just to hear that he's just quirky. It was kind of funny. I rewatched part 4 recently, and it made me think about how much I actually like Josuke. Josuke is so good. I love him so much. What I'm about to say might be a little controversial, but hear me out. Josuke is what Steven from Steven Universe is to JoJo's. Kind of. Part 4 is like the JoJo's version of Steven Universe. They do not fight their enemies. Well, they do sometimes, but most of the villains end up becoming their friends. Villains loosely. It's a lot more lighthearted. Josuke has healing adjacent abilities. They're just the same, but different. But like similarities. Josuke would fucking love Steven Universe. Maybe he wouldn't, but Steven would love Josuke.
カーズ様すでにご到着なさっています
Where's that beautiful man? There he is. Let that hair loose.
おおカーズお前も来たか
Look at them go.
柱の男が一度に3人だと
I have the Rero scene on my Z Flips cover screen. Oh my gosh. I love that for you. I really do love that for you. I was about to say, don't you dare. I would never. Parts 4, 5, and 6 are my are my favorite parts. They are so good, immaculate. JoJo's really peaked when they started writing more obviously queer characters. JoJo's has always been very accidentally LGBT from the get-go. There's not a lot of canon queers. I think most of them are in part 5. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I know Dio is canonically bisexual. And then there are 2 couples in part 5 of JoJo's. Sorbet and Gelato. And then those other 2 people that Narancia gunned down in the street. But like, part 5 in general is just very, very queer. Just like me, for real, for real. Kebab scene is still my favorite. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that.
Oh my god!
They should try Dudong? I do not know what that is. Is that similar to kebabs? Even Cars is
どう
here?
いうことじゃわしの知る角度は違っておるのか
Oh, Caesar watched Cars kill his dad.
石石はここではない
Yes. Oh, okay, okay.
隣の島だ
そのようだなではそこのゴミを始末してから乗り込むとしよ
You guys are not gonna believe how much hair that man is hiding under that wrap. You're not gonna believe it. Wait until Italians hear about Turkish
うカ
pizza.
ーズ様石弟子様
You're gonna make me wish that I wasn't lactose intolerant.
あのジョジョという男と私はローマで決闘の約束をしました
With that JoJo man over there.
ぜひ戦いの許可を
When people see me wearing my JoJo's shirt in public, they're like, ah, that JoJo man over there.
待てワムあの男それなりの波紋使いに成
There's
長
no
したよ
cheese?
うだ
Oh, that's amazing. What is Turkish pizza like? I don't know if you've told us before.
まずは俺が遊ぶ
Wamu's like, I'm trying hard to keep my promises and y'all are making it difficult. Cars is putting a lot of trust in that little flap of fabric that is hanging from his waist. Because I know for a fact that's all he's got. He's putting a lot of trust in that. That shit must be like fashion taped down, you know? We call Turkish pizza, lamakun?
二人とも
That's cool.
我々の目
I
的
don't think I
はあ
said
くま
that
で
right, but
エイジャの石石を手に入れるということを忘
you're
れる
both
な
forgetting about our objective here. Yes, the red
奴らの
stone.
処理など吸血鬼どもに任せればよい
Oh, is this one of those?
吸血鬼だと
I hate the ones where we just have to like fight a bunch of things for a little bit.
ここでの修行の成果を試すチャンス吸血鬼ごときひとまとめにして倒してくれる
Alright, we'll see about that. We will see about that. Level 10 vampires. Alright. Desi, welcome in! Has Arancine Cannoli appeared yet? No. Wait. Maybe. Not today. We saw the part 5 characters a while ago and they haven't been back since. I don't know which one you're saying is Arancine Cannoli. You don't cut it into pieces like usual pizza, but roll it and eat it. Oh! That's cool. Some people do eat their pizzas like that though. Like, it's a little wacky. It's a little kooky. Alright. These are one of those battles that just lets me feel good about myself. Oh, we got like 30 seconds. I need to get going. Right. We need... Oh, we actually don't need that much more. Let's get this big guy. We're good. We just need one more. Nice. That was easy. Oh, you're JoJo OC. Yes. You're right. No. Arancine Cannoli has not shown up yet, but I'm keeping an eye out for him. It's not a JoJo anything without Arancine Cannoli. That's so fair. I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel any better, this game does not have my baby girl Abakio in it. It only has my baby girl Arasui. I have too many baby girls. Too many. Controversial opinion, part 4 should have introduced Rohan earlier. I can respect that. I love Rohan. I love him so much. He's so quirky, he's so silly. I love how he does get introduced. He's just this weird little creature of a man. Like the first time you meet him, he's like, oh, let me take this spider and lick it for the experience so that I can write better manga. Like, huh? And he's the self-insert of the guy who wrote JoJo's. So like, I've got a lot of questions. But purely so we can have more Rohan. Raging, I have wonderful news for you. I think I've already told you, but Rohan is in part 9. Like, he's a very minor side character. They kind of go to rob him. But he does show up again, and he's like the same guy, and he's so slay. And he looks really good in the updated art style. He looks so good. I mean, Rohan always looks good. Rohan totally isn't a self-insert. No, I don't know where that came from. My 2 friendship necklaces from Heaven Official's Blessing arrived yesterday. That is so cool. Shall I ban Raging for it? No, because I agree with this controversial opinion. I think the only JoJo's opinions we like really strongly disagree about is Fugo. Did you watch this? I've not watched it yet. I have not had a lot of brain power to consume anything new lately. All I've been doing is Minecraft and One Piece. And when I say One Piece, I mostly just mean... This is so embarrassing. I mostly just mean watching edits on TikTok and thinking about reading it. But I just watch edits instead. And then also Baldur's Gate. I saw some really good Astarion edits yesterday. They were so good. Love my silly little guy. It's 4 episodes. Yeah, I know it's really short. I don't know why I haven't seen it yet. I hope two other of my books arrive today. Oh, good luck, good luck. I hope they show up soon as well. Fucking Ballers Game. I'm loving it. I haven't played much of it in the past week because I've mostly just been sitting here thinking about my special guy. I'm torn on if I want to make him worse or support him in his self-improvement journey, because while I think the making him worse storyline could be a lot of fun, I don't think I have the heart to do it. I don't think I do. Maybe not on my first playthrough, at least. Undercooled, but also hot. Oh. That, you know what? That is wild. Also, thank you, Desi, for the stretch and the hydrate. I will stretch first. Which guy is special guy? Astarion's my special little guy. He's got the personality. There's a couple different. So, my favorite characters fall into 3 categories. They look like, they are men that look like women. They have very, like, fun, flamboyant personalities. Or they could murder me. Or all 3. Or, like, two of each. Or I guess the secret 4th category is they're silly little guys as well. Like Buggy is more silly little guy than any of the others. I still haven't forgiven him. That's fair, that's fair. I need to hit my hydrate. I almost forgot. This thing happened to me where I was on Amazon. I suggested the first book of a series. Interested me a lot. I checked it online and found out it wasn't a BL like I thought. Not my imagination queer baiting me. Oh my gosh. It has some of the best Rohan scenes. I really need to watch it. I just need to sit down and watch it. It's not going to take me that long. But no, I really like Astarion. I think he's pretty. I like his personality. And I also... Don't read into this. Don't read into this. I think it's neat that he could probably kill us. So Grell would be one of your favorites. I'm gonna be honest. Grell is... I do really like Grell a lot. I really do. But she is not one of my favorites. I have a lot more appreciation for her now. Something about Black Butler, Black Butler, I look for the... Well, Grell is pretty silly. Definitely pretty silly. I don't know why Grell's not one of my favorites. She's got the archetype. She definitely does. Tried killing me twice. Okay. I think I've gotten too comfortable Twitch streaming. I now make jokes publicly that I probably shouldn't make publicly. And I think I made this same joke last time we were talking about Astarion, about how it's like the inherent eroticism of attempted murder. That is entirely a joke, by the way. Do not take anything I say seriously when it comes to stuff like that. Please do not. I also love Grell, but she isn't one of my faves, and I prefer her more now than I did back when I was first into Black Butler as a kid. That's fair. Characters who try to kill you are so endearing. You know, like, sometimes... I don't know where I'm going with this. But sometimes it's just what you... I am starting to sound severely mentally ill, and I need to stop while I'm ahead. Alright, they're having a serious moment here, and I'm not even paying attention. I'm just talking about my silly little guys. She keeps saying inappropriate things like a fangirl gone wild or something. Grell's character is absolutely wild. I loved when Arancine Cannoli almost killed his love interest to establish dominance. Favorite moment of from the love interest introduction arc. Iconic. Absolutely iconic, Desi. Chill. Whenever I talk about my favorite fictional characters, any sort of, like, attraction-based statements is almost entirely a joke, by the way. Like, I really need to establish that. Whenever I got into the JoJo's, whenever I got into JoJo's, and I saw how horny the fandom was, I really did think most people were joking. I really did. I thought it was a haha funny little jest. But then I joined a Discord server with a bunch of people, and, I learned they were not joking. It was not just a haha silly little jest. They were being for real when they said they want, when they talked about how much they wanted to get to know these characters biblically. So, it is entirely a joke when I say it. Please believe me. I feel like this fight's gonna go horribly. No, Arancine Cannoli is a joke character that Desi came up with because a lot of the Part 5 characters, there are, like, the main character, Giorno Giovanna, you've got Fugo Panicotta, Narancia Arankar? Whatever the word for orange is, it's that, but like a couple letters difference. One of the characters, his name is Risotto. You got another character named Prosciutto. Like, they're all named after food. I must play this. You should absolutely watch JoJo's. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know if you would like it, but it's really good. Mel's top 5 silly little guys: Rohan, Buggy, Astarion, Anasui, probably Fugo. I don't know if Rohan is in my top 5, because out of the JoJo's characters, the ones I'm the most jokingly down bad for is Abakio. I love that man so much. But he's not silly. He's not silly. He's just sad. I love Rohan, but Abakio occupies much more of my brain space. I have a lot of thoughts about that man. Most of them good. Most of them good. Wow. Wow. We're off to a great start. I don't know what this little green bar is for. Wow, it would be great if I actually fucking hit something. So Alright, we got that hormone overdrive. Now I'm gonna back up for a second so I do not get hit again. How do I pull out the gun? Is that something I can do? How do I... I do not know what that little green bar at the bottom is. I'm not up to date on my Joseph lore, I guess. Alright. Oh, we're not doing that bad. I say, as Caesar is so close to death. Oh my god. He picked that thing up. He was just sitting there posing, just waiting for somebody to hit him. What a slay. Honestly, and he's doing... What is this man doing? I was about to make fun of him, and then he hit me. Oh, finally! I've been missing all of those lately. Not a sad list. A sad list would just be part... Yeah. I need to catch up on chat. Eating Lithuanian ice cream. Oh, that sounds tasty. That was you're right, that was a silly list. Rohan is definitely probably top of the silly list. I wouldn't put Fugo on the silly list. Fugo's on the sad list. Fugo goes on a separate list. Yeah, Buggy is Rohan and Buggy are definitely on the silly list, as well as Anasui. I don't know if Astarion's a silly guy. Like, he's silly, but he's also sad. Maybe I got a lot of lists. This was fun, but I gotta go. Please stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Desi. Hopefully we'll see you next time. I'll definitely see you around on the internet. Sad list would have just been part 5. Yeah. I love part 5. It's so good. When I was in Paris, one Italian couple said, "Come to Sicily with me." Oh my gosh. I love that. Alright, bye, Desi! I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Caesar fighting his best fight. He really is. I'm so proud of Caesar. Caesar does the best. Instead of Rome, I wanted to go to Paris, but I didn't because of the riots. Oh, yeah. No, that's so fair. He hit me with that thing every time. Yeah, hit that dual combo time. Let's go. Mel's top 5, Fugo, 1 through 4, Fugo, 5 is Sarancha. Um, yeah. Honestly, I think if we're just talking part 5 characters, I think my top 5 part 5 characters would be Abakio, Giorno, Fugo, Dorancha, and Mista, maybe? I don't know, it's hard. It's kind of hard. I love them so much. They mean so much to me. I'm gonna... Hello. Alright, I will heal a little bit. Oh, we are beating his ass. Let's go. I think part of why I love Fugo so much, like, I always liked his character, but there's a certain, like, genre of fanfiction that just writes him in a way that I really, really like. It's like they're just writing me if I had Fugo's life, is what it feels like. There we go. That was not as hard as the other fight. I couldn't rate my Italian boys like that. You know what? So fair. Except Fugo, he can go last. That is where we differ. That is where we differ. I do wonder if my opinion on Fugo would have been different if the anime didn't add to his backstory a bit, because I do think that went a long way to really, like, I think what they added to his backstory, I think, changed his character a lot, if that makes any sense. And it also gave a lot of people extra stuff to expand upon in fanfiction, and I think with the way that people take his anime backstory into consideration, they characterize him a bit differently than I think they would have if it wasn't a thing, and it makes character studies for Fugo very, very interesting. I haven't read. So okay, so the whole thing about Fugo's teacher basically, like, being very inappropriate with him, that was like, they added that in the anime. That was not in the manga. I don't know if, like, Araki had initially had that planned out for Fugo or what, like, but that's, like, anime original. But every Part 5 fan that I've ever come across on the internet considers that canon. And I think that does, now that you have confirmed you have not read the manga, but I know you've seen the anime and didn't read it, but I wonder if I would feel differently about Fugo's character if they didn't add that. I think I still like him because it keeps a lot of his personality the same, but it's not that it changes anything about his character, but it adds insight into why he might act the way that he does. And I think it makes his disgust towards his... I've seen people theorize, or, like, in their fanfics, they make his stand kind of based off of that incident. And they, like, really work a lot with that. And it goes to be, like, why he's so disgusted with himself and his stand and his anger because of that trauma. And I think that is part of why not that I've, like, been through anything like that before. Let me make that clear before I, like, say something that sounds like I'm trauma dumping him when I'm absolutely not. But just the way people portray Fugo's character with that is something that I'm very, like, connected with. And that's definitely why he's one of my favorites. Just the way people study his character with all that. I haven't read past halfway through part 1 technically. You know what? That's so fair. I've read the first, like, couple chapters of part 1, and then I've read all of part 6 and 7, and the first few chapters of part 9. I'm a little behind on part 9, actually. I need to catch up. I have a lot of things I need to be reading. Redstone at Asia is moments away.
ここからはこのカーズが相手をしてやろう。
Do we fight cars in the game? Are we about to fight him now? Are we? I guess we are. I don't remember this. I knew we did at some point because he lets his. Oh my gosh. I'm playing a Caesar? Good luck to us. Good luck to us. Cars is very pretty. I don't know why I like his hair so much. If you read one chapter of One Piece a day, it would take about 3 years maybe to finish. Damn, that's a long time. I need to hurry up. I need to read more. I need to read faster. My boy! Cars is so, like, he's definitely a character of all time. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Alright, let me back up. Let me get my breathing on. Oh my gosh. Joseph just lost a huge chunk. Okay, so Caesar's thing is... okay. The bubbles. How could I forget? He got both of us. He got both of us with that. Alright. Stand your bitch ass up. There we go. How am I supposed to get more dual combo hits if he goes down after one hit? Anyway. I thought Cars was supposed to be like the ultimate being. Okay. Alright, now we just what do you bros that go down together stay together. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Get off at the fucking. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. Okay, can I get a Joseph hard carry? I need to be. It's wait, healing. Where are the healing spots? There have been healing spots on this map. Challenge watch one episode of any anime in German, English subs allowed. That could be really fun. Damn. That could be really fun though. I forget Fugo for Cars' hair. You know what? I can respect that. Buddy. Oh, I got the combo breaker. Oh no, he's gonna kick my ass. Alright. Why did I turn around? How did I turn around? I'm confused. I thought I was facing one way, but apparently I was not. Damn. There we go. He's down. The things I would do for Cars' hair. Honestly, you're so real for that. Seems pretty weak for an ultimate being. Literally. We're on the same wavelength. We're like literally the same person. The way you hold your controller, I could never play like that. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Blue? Like just really close to me? I'm confused. I'm like, there's like 2 buttons max that I'm pressing. So I don't need to like look at it. Trust level is up. I never hold the controller like you. How do you hold the controller? Wait, how do you hold the controller? Is this not how you're supposed to hold a controller? Oh, like next to your chest? I feel that. That's fair. to hold it like this when I'm streaming, because I've noticed I've done that like on my Switch as well. Like it'll just have my arms up.
これほどまでに成長し
Oh, I think it's because I'm like resting my elbows like on my I don't sit in a chair normally, and so like my legs are usually like crossed and pretzeled. I'm weird, and my elbows are like resting on my knees, so that's probably why. I hold my controller at my legs, it's more comfy and I can react faster. That's fair. That's fair. That is so. I think most people are probably like that. There's no reaction difference for how I'm holding it. I'm just slow reactor regardless.
この二人ほんのわずかだが波紋の連度がまだ足りておらん。
Oh, what a sleigh.
リサリサ先生。
不穏な気配を感じてきてみれば。
When I play, I hold my controller under the desk where my legs are. That makes sense. That makes sense.
こんな夜中にマナー知らずの訪問者のようね。
In the middle of the night. How rude.
ほうほう。これで波紋戦士どもが揃ったというわけか。
All of the Hamon warriors. I don't want to fight them again.
カズ、ワムーよ。もう一暴れと行くか。
I think the people who made this game really loved part 2.
シーザー、ジョジョ、ここで迎え撃ちます。
はい、先生。まずい。さっきまでは奴らも小手調べじゃった。だがもし本気の戦いとなったら、このまま柱の男どもと総力戦になっては
Damn.
負ける。
やべえぜ。リサリサは平気なふりをしてるが、まだ
No
回復
offense,
して
but
ね
it
えみ
looks
てえ
like
な。
you play with the controller for the first time. It looks cute. I'm like, oh. Oh! Oh! I was honestly not really thinking about how I was holding it. It's just what my arms do.
今ここで乱戦になるのはやばいぜ。
Cannot let this battle get out of hand. Oh.
リサ
I
リ
think
サ
it
のこと
might.
シーザーは気づいてねえのか。
待て、カーズ。ここで戦って仮にお前らが勝ったとしても、絶対に石石は手に入らんぞ。
なんだと？
この老人、なぜ石石のことを知っている？
You don't recognize your own son?
わしらが石石を何の策もなく放置するほどの間抜けだと思うのか？
It's up to you, of course. It's just something I've noticed. That's fair, that's fair. I don't really have anything to say about that. I don't know why I like said that like I did.
石石は特殊な金庫に隠されとってな。定時ごとにわしたちの誰かがそこへ通わねば、石石は次元装置で爆破されるようになっとる。
Now he's just making stuff
お
up.
いぼれ。はったりはやめろ。
小さな爆破じゃが、石石に傷をつけるには十分。
More than enough to damage the red stone, you say?
その通り。俺たちが死んだらボムよボム。
That wasn't very convincing, I'm not gonna lie.
リサリサ、あんたはまだ異変に巻き込まれて調子が戻っていない。波紋使いの戦いにおいて呼吸の乱れは致命的。
Oh, I know she's so confused right now.
お言葉を返すようだが、奴らが揃っている今こそ好機。
Caesar doesn't get it. He's gonna rush in, and
い
he's
つ戦うというのだ。
that doesn't go well for him historically.
シーザーお前焦ってるな。何を焦っているんだ。落ち着いて考えてみろ。
焦ってなどいない。これは決着だ。
Lisa when she meets Asiliso. Damn. They're having this conversation early.
石仮面のために死んだ俺のじいさんとお前の祖父の代からの因縁に決着をつける
Everyone going live, but I can't because of my condition. Oh no. I do hope you are able to feel better soon and get back to doing the things that you enjoy. I definitely know what it's like to want to do something but be too sick to do it, and you're just sitting there like, damn, what am I supposed to do with all of this motivation now?
決着だとてめえジジイがどうしたって言うんだ
Oh, the girlies are fighting.
ジョセフ・ジョースターそれ以上喋るんじゃない
くだらねえぜ50年前の死人なんかを持ち出すなこのバカ
なんだとジョジョ
会ったこともねえ先祖の因縁なんか
黙ってろ
He is not gonna let Caesar die right now.
ジョセフ・ジョースターお前さんちっとばかし人より頭が切れると思っとるだろう
Calling him out so hard for that.
わしからすればまだまだひよっこじゃ
なんだとこのジジイ
世の中にはお前の知らんことも多いそれを知る前に軽率に言葉にしては必ず後悔することになるぞ
I think he's come to regret it, actually.
君も冷静になりたまえ無茶をすればどんな勝負にも勝てんぞ
It is totally up to you, Blue. Totally up to you. I don't have a preference one way or the other. Totally up to you.
これは俺の血統の問題だセペリ一族の問題なのですカーズが目の前にいるのに一族の恨みを晴らさないわけにはいかない
Caesar, my guy.
君の一族を思う気持ちは尊いじゃがな同じように君を思うご家族や仲間のことも忘れんでやってくれ万一のことがあっては残された者の後悔は深い君にはそう
Joseph
いう
knows
覚
exactly
え
how
はな
that
いか
feels.
ね
Old Joseph is speaking from experience. He knows what it's like to lose Caesar.
だからといってこのまま引き返すわけにはいかん
あれおかしいの勘違いじゃ
I'm a
った
mod
か
here, so why you shouldn't be a mod in my chat? I mean, you can't read my German chat, but I am sure that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that is totally up to you. I don't know if there's, like, a limit on how many people you can mod. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being a mod. I just don't know German. So, I would not be a very effective mod.
わしが聞いた話じゃと確か33日後にローマで戦う約束だったような
Yeah, you gotta keep
そうい
your
う
promise.
風に聞いたように思うがのまだ6日も猶予があるのになぜそんなに戦いを急ぐやはりこの2人の成長の速さにビビってるということになるのかな
He's gonna girl boss his way out of this one, isn't he? They're so tired.
そうそうよ
Changel would be VIP. She never checked my streams out, but that's not the point. The point is that she's a great friend. You know what? That's so fair. That is absolutely fair. I VIP'd a few of my IRLs that never are available to watch Twitch. So I definitely understand you for that.
あと6日もあれば俺とこのシーザーはお前ら3人まとめて干渉するくらい強くなってみ
Don't
せ
talk
るぜ
don't talk too big, Joseph. That's not how that plays out for you. Well, actually, I mean, it kind of is how it plays out for him. I only can give VIP to 10 people, so I want to give them to special people. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. That is so fair.
いいだろうくだらん挑発だが乗ってやる
Says you're silly, but we'll play
我ら
along.
にとって 6日など瞬きにも及ばぬ。
I mean, once you live for like thousands of years, that's so true.
そのわずかな時でいかほどのことができるか見せてもらおうではないか。行くぞエシディシワム。
Good for them. Meanwhile, here I skipped the VIP status to qualified for mod.
お前も波紋使い
You know what? That's so fair.
俺はお前
You're like
とも戦ってみた
speed
か
running.
ったぞ
お望みとあらばな6日後に会おう。冗談じゃない。さっさと行け。お前らの相手なんぞ二度とごめんじゃ。
He's so real for that.
楽しみにしているぞ。
ジョジョ腕を磨きさらに強くな
That's
れ。
how it works when you've got good relations with Mel. Yeah, exactly.
このワム
I honestly, like, I kind of forget VIP is a thing because I don't think it really, like, does anything. So I just kind of forget about it, like, for giving it to friends and stuff.
好き勝手なこと言いやがって
Most of the VIPs that are, like, set as VIP got set within my, like, first 6 months of streaming.
なんとか
And
し
I
の
just
げた
haven't
ぜ
touched it since. No, Lisa!
大丈夫かリサリサ。
ええ
VIP can chat and sub. Oh, they can? That's cool. I never use sub chat
と
though.
ころであなたは誰なの
As far as my streams go, VIPs don't get that much special treatment. They just get a fun little badge. I don't think it's ad free for VIPs. I don't think it is.
わしか
It should be ad free for moderators, I feel like, but it is also not ad free for moderators. Because I'm moderated in some of my friends' chats, and I have seen ads in their chats. But I mean,
ま詳しい話は中でしよう。ジョータロ
I guess Twitch has to make their money somehow.
さあこちらへ。シーザー。
Tier
ジョ
3
ジョも
sub
一
to
緒に。
support to you. I really appreciate you, Blue. You did not have to do that, because I know Tier 3 is a lot more expensive than, like, Tier 1. But I really appreciate it. You are very kind and generous.
Kame 一体
They just approach the turtle and disappear. They're so silly. The animations in this game are so fun.
やれやれだぜ。
Yare yare does it indeed.
共鳴か。
It took us 2 hours to play through this one chapter. I think they might get longer and longer as time goes on. But that's okay. What is the next chapter? The next chapter does determine if I wanna actually try to play a whole new chapter or not. Where's the thing? Koichi, why are you out of the turtle? It's so funny to see like what characters get out of the turtle. We've got Speedwagon, that makes sense. Okay. If it's the part 6, I think I will play it tonight. But if it is not, then I'm not sure.
おいちょっと出してくれおいおめえこれはどうなってるんだ亀の中が部屋で何人もいてわけがわからねえぜ
You know, I think if somebody showed up claiming to be from the future and they had this turtle with a room inside of it, I would also be very confused.
さあな。
Just annoyed my
俺も
boobs while
詳
they're
しいことは知
sleeping.
らん。
Not the
それより、
birds. Let them
そこの遺体
sleep.
を取りな。
I hope. I don't know what I hope. Very funny. I hope you birds are having a good
遺
time.
体だとなんだこの光は
We're about to jump through time and space. I love the dad birds so much. I'm so happy for you. Your birds are really fun. He doesn't like it though. I mean, he is trying to sleep. So, I do not blame him. We got the ears! What is it now? We've got the torso, we've got like an arm, I think we have a foot, we've got ears. We are putting this corpse together, guys.
よし、遺体が手に入ったぜ。
カサカサして妙に軽くて気持ち悪いぜ
It's thousands of years old. What do you expect? It's an
大
ancient
切に
corpse.
扱いな。
Waiting for tier 4
偉い
sub.
聖人とやらの
Do,
ミイラだ
do
ぜ。
not give Twitch any ideas. Do not give them any ideas.
なんだとそんなこと言われてもピンとこねえ
Not ringing any bells.
そうだいいこと思いついたぜシーザーに見せて嫌がらせしてやるもんね
They're so silly, Goofy. I love Joseph and Caesar.
騒がしい野郎だ。
That's your grandfather. Joseph really hasn't changed over the years. I wonder what I'm gonna be like in 50 years. That was so long. Yes, Twitch, please establish a tier 100 sub for $1,000 per month. Oh my gosh. You know, if they thought that enough people would buy it, they probably would, because Twitch would make $500 off of that, because it's like the 50-50 split. Is it a 50? I think it is a 50-50 split. Not me being Twitch affiliate for like 2 years and not knowing not knowing that. All right. What's the next one? I just want to know what the next one is. Cape Carnival! Okay, we are gonna play the next one. We are gonna play the next one. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, so we're gonna get a Giorno streamer real quick. I will be right back, and then we can roast the hell out of Twitch for the tier 100 sub. Giorno plays his game. Could you imagine if I was just like a VTuber and I made my VTuber model just like the characters from the games I was playing? That would be really fun. That would be so funny. Alright. We're gonna do good on this one. I'm manifesting it. We're gonna have that father-daughter duo going. I'm literally wearing my part 6 shirt right now. I'm ready. I'm more ready than I've ever been in my life. The first time I played this game, I had not read part 6 yet. I did not know what was going on. So I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to understand. This map is fun. There's lots of weird gravity stuff going on because part 6 is quite literally the end of the world as we know it. Not to spoil part 6, but it's Stone Ocean's so fucking good. I want to watch it again. No need for a VTube, you're pretty. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blue. Although I think that a lot of people, they like VTubing because it lets them like conceal their identity and just be a little bit safer online. That's my girl. Wrongfully imprisoned. He is seeking a way to heaven. That's her girlfriend. That's her son. That's her bestie. That's her boyfriend. I forgot Foo Fighters doesn't make it out. Yeah, he can change the direction of gravity. There was so much that they had to leave out of that because part 6 has so much going on. It's absolutely wild. They're also shy. Yeah, some of them. I know some of my friends that have like turned to VTubing. It was just like a fun thing to do. And part of it comes from a desire for wanting to like keep a bit of anonymity online. Some of it is like, well, it's easier to like throw up a VTubing model than it is to like set up lights and make yourself look presentable kind of vibes. I don't know. Why am I grabbing my mouse? This is not a mouse game. Something's not right here. It's 2011. Was anything right? I don't remember. I was 14. I turned 14 in towards the end of 2011. Later half. So I was like 13, 14 years old in 2011. I don't know if anything was right in 2011. It was muscle memory. I was thinking about playing Minecraft, I think. I saw some people around the Brain Rot server before I started streaming. And since everyone's living at spawn, I've been really nosy on the server. And I was like, damn, I wish I could get on and see what people are doing. So I'm probably gonna get on the Brain Rot server after I end stream to see what people are doing. I love playing Minecraft with people. It's just, I love seeing what everybody gets up to. That's the Space Center. So, alright. One fun thing about Stone Ocean before we get into it. This location that this map is at is about a 50-minute drive from where the characters were at before they get here. It is a 50-minute drive. It is not that long, less than an hour. You know how long Araki said it took to make this drive? He said it was going to take them like 10 hours. A day or so. For a 1-hour drive. He's just making shit up. Good for him. Jolene! I love her so much. She's my second favorite JoJo.
ケープカナベラルの地に影響を受けたプッチの新しいスタンド。重力の方向を狂わせるものだと思ってたけど、まさか人を操ることまでできるなんて。
The anomalies.
お姉ちゃん、逃げなきゃダメだ。逃げて体勢を立て直さなくては。
Emporio looks like such a little gremlin in this. In 2011, I was still a baby boy with my 8 years. Oof. I feel that. 2011 was such a long time ago. Fun fact, in the manga, Najimi is a boy. Oh, really? That is interesting. Jolene! It is Jolene time raging. It's so Jolene time. She's so iconic. I love her so much. She's so determined. She's got that dark determination. That's part of the Joestars. Was she the first where they started talking about dark determination? Because I know that's the thing with Jolene, and it's the thing with Johnny. I don't remember it being a thing for anyone else. Except for maybe Giorno, but they never like said it.
あなたは丈太郎さん。よかった。無事だったのね。
Jolene's like, why does my father look like he's my age?
何かおかしい。若いわ。それにその格好は。
Dad, why do you look... Dad, why are you in a Japanese school uniform? And why do you look 30 years
お
younger?
めえら俺を知ってるのか。
You two know me?
やれやれ。
Why are you so thick? Jotaro is always a little bit thick. He's got some tits on him. Most JoJo's characters do, actually. I'm so sorry. I've spent so much time with the JoJo's fandom. It's just I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Smash next question. The average JoJo's fan looking at anything JoJo's related. Hot take, Joseph isn't the American JoJo. He's not. He's not even American. It just takes place in America because that's just where he's visiting or living. He is a British boy. My baby girl.
お姉ちゃん。
Sorry, that was a very normal reaction to Anasui. The game has blue Anasui. I've heard. I guess it's because it like takes place in America, and there's already a British JoJo at that point. Jolene is the only one who's like American.
エルメス、話す。
They're so slay. Why did Araki change Anasui into a man? And why is it when he turned him into a man, he said, you know what? What if his entire outfit was just like fishnets and a thong? What if that's all he wore? And like throw on a little skirt for public and to avoid public indecency. Jolene is 1/4 Japanese, 1/8 British, 1/8 Italian, 1-to-1 badass. Absolutely. She's so cool. She's like the coolest. I love her so much. I really love part 6. Like if I wasn't addicted to being sad, part 6 would probably be my favorite part. But you could also argue part 6 is just as sad, if not more sad, than part 5. Depending. I don't know why part 5 just like got its claws in my brain and will not let go. But part 6 was so good. I wish the anime fans were not as weird about how Netflix butchered its airing, because the anime itself was so hype. It was so good. I'm gonna watch it again. How many parts are there? So with JoJo's, there are 6 parts that have been animated. Parts 1 and 2 are in season 1. But there are 9 parts overall. 7, 8, and 9 are only manga right now. We got the father-daughter duo. Sorry, internet blinked. Don't worry. All you missed was just me simping for Jolene. I was about to say something very unhinged there, but I... Oh. No! He was... Honestly, we would never hit... Oh my fucking god. And off the map? Okay. This map is a little difficult to traverse, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad fall damage is not a thing. Oh my gosh. We got off to a really bad start. Out of character for Anasui, 0-10 game, refund it please. Absolutely. Alright. Love this man, but I'm about to kick his ass. He is kind of pathetic. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't. No! After I called him pathetic too. That's embarrassing. Okay, okay. At least he didn't hit us off the map. Anasui's just so silly. His character design is so funny. Right. Okay, her thing just pulls me up. I love them. So pathetic. Listen, I didn't say I wasn't, but oh my god, this is embarrassing. Where even am I? All right, let's focus Hermes, because Hermes is like the absolute opposite of pathetic. I'm not embarrassed to get hit by her. She was cool. She was the moment. She was absolutely iconic. Oh, those are windows, not holes in the map. I'm not doing too hot. Oh, I did not utilize my stonery very well. Jotaro hit the middle button. Okay, he did not. Okay, there we go. Artemis is a queen. Who's sillier, Anasui or Rohan? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think they're both equally as slay. Oh my god. They're both equally as silly goofy. Where is Anasui? I know he's gonna be heartbroken when he wakes up from his anomaly and realizes he was attacking her. Oh. Oh my gosh. I hate this. Okay. Hermes by Photosep. That's fair, that's fair. Hermes is absolutely on her queen shit. I really wanted to make a joke there, but oh my god! I need to stop being silly goofy and play the game. Thank you. Hard Jotaro carry. Hard Jotaro carry. I'm sorry, is it a little loud for you guys? I love their dual attack. And they have the same catchphrase. Big volume is fine for me. Okay. It looked like it could have been a bit loud. Headache kicking my brain. I'm so sorry you feel so horrible, Blue. I hope you feel better soon. Alright. Oh my gosh, Hermes. Who was that? Okay, they missed. The funniest thing about this is like nobody really liked Anasui. I think Weather Report was his only friend. The others just kind of put up with him because he was a good ally. But he was like kind of annoying because he was just a mega simp for Jolene. Like I could see how the others would not enjoy being teamed with him. Because he just would not shut up about being in love with Jolene. Which, like, I get it. I understand. Me too. Okay. Anasui's fucking melting. R.I.P. Good for them. I can't hear you. It's too dark here. Oh. He got knocked off the map. Blue, I do hope you're able to get some rest, and hopefully that'll help your headache feel a little bit better. Oh my gosh! Why does it turn around? I was lined up, ready to go. Bro. I'm so embarrassed. Okay. I'll hit that for you. The SpongeBob reference, I don't know if it's the same one you I don't know if it is or not. I actually didn't get to watch a lot of SpongeBob growing up. So I wouldn't get it even if it was, if I'm gonna be honest. But that's not a reference I've heard people make before, so I'm not sure. Artemis is about to kill us. On her queen ship. I'm about to fall off the map. Oh my gosh. She stays down for so long. Alright, there we go. There we go. We did it. We did it. My hands are so sweaty. Oh, Jolene was about to die. Damn. Okay.
やれやれどちらも接近パワー型か
Yes, they are.
なんて攻撃的なコンビなの
There's a scene in SpongeBob where he and Squidward are talking in German. In every dub version, it's German, but in the German dub, they made them speak Bavarian. That is so funny. I've not seen that at all. Let us save both of them, please, please, please.
さてと
奇妙な確信が感覚としてある年も見た目も全然違ってしまっているけどこの人は父さん
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't make sense in the German dub if it was also German. Yeah, no, that's fair. I understand why they changed them, but I've not seen that episode where they're talking German. Yes, we get to keep them. It's a very interesting color palette for Aramis. They also made her very pale.
どうしてたんだ
I'm gonna send a video on Discord later about that scene. Okay, okay, cool.
戻ったの二人とも僕のことがわかるお姉ちゃんのことは
なんだエンポリオ急に何を言ってるんだこいつ誰だお前はなぜジョリーンにくっついてる
Anatsui is just so silly goofy about Jolene.
この人は私の父さんよは
なんだと
Jotaro's like, I'm 17. What do you mean?
なんだって正気を失ってるのかスタンド攻撃を食らったが
それはさっきまでのあんたたちでしょ
I love her so much.
自分でもぶっ飛んでるって思うけど
It's got that Joestar
血が
blood.
感じるの
That was like low-key kind of a plot point in part 6. It's like the Joestars could sense their blood because it was like a thing with the little green child that was turning people.
私の父さんよ
The more I talk about part 6 without any kind of context, the wilder it sounds. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is truly one of the weirdest things, but it doesn't feel as weird if you like get into it from the beginning and then like watch it progress. But if you try to like jump in towards the later parts, like it's really weird.
この人には確かに丈太郎さんの面影があるよ
Definitely look like.
確かに俺は空城だが娘だとやれやれ
I guess I'll save my surprise for
たま
later.
げるのは後回しにするとして
Jotaro's going through it.
おいジジイ、
なんじゃ。
また頼むぜ。
I wonder if Jolene would have ever met her grandfather Joseph. Well, I guess it would have been great grandfather. But it's kind of implied that he lives for for a really long time.
わしが。
亀から人が出てきたぞ。
On Discord now. Alright, cool. I will look at it after stream.
そのジジイについていきな。
人使いが荒すぎるぞ。
Why is chapter 5 so long and chapter 6 is so short?
おい、おめえも入りな。
なんてこと。
Oh,
大変だわ。
I forgot. I forgot. He's right.
ウェザーリポート。
His name really is just weather report.
プチとの戦いで死んだはず。
ジョリーン、君には悪いがここで消えてもらう。
Damn.
ウェザー。
俺の呪われた人生に関わったことが君の不幸だ。
Not his cursed life.
あれは悪魔の虹。ヘビーウェザーだわ。
Heavy weather.
さっきの二人と同じだ。奴はお前を始
His
末しよう
German
としている。
counterpart. Vetter. Warhasan? I did not say that right. I did not say that right at all.
信じたくないけど、どうやらそのようね。
Alright, let this dynamic duo take him out. Let's go. Oh, I still get to play as Jolene. What a slay. Weather report is level 18! Damn. I do love the Jolene and Jotaro duo in this game. They work so well together. It's such a slay.
ええ、元に戻すためにウェザーをぶちのめす。
何もかもめちゃくちゃにしてやりたいんだ。
Alright, let's kick his ass. Oh, okay. Okay. We're off to a great start. Oh, okay. Not him getting combo breaker. Okay. Okay. We he got us simultaneously. Damn. Oh, I thought he downed me for a second. Okay. He got that backstab and combo breaker on us. That's a little rough. Alright. I actually don't know what dual combo mode does. I'm not good enough at the game to find out. Alright. Jotaro hard carry. For real. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, we are taking him down. This is easy. So easy. I need to stop talking about how easy it is, or I'm gonna have a really bad time. Whenever I get to talking about a game being easy, oh my gosh. I need to get... What did he do to me? I could not even see myself. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna need you to... Okay. I was trying to hit him at the same time, but it did not work out. How did I'm so confused. I don't know why I can't hit those. I love that the anime has its own art style and not the average normal anime art style. Yeah, the anime does mimic the manga a bit, and they've tried in the past to make like OVAs and stuff of some of the parts, but it's been my understanding that the reason it took so long for JoJo's to get an anime is because they needed to wait for like technology to catch up so that they could like imitate the art style a bit better. That's what I've heard. I don't know how like accurate that information is, but it was really cool. I do love the anime style. Alright, let's save Weather. Oh, I did good on that fight. I got a good grade in kicking middle-aged men's ass. Weather is so funny. I don't know why Kakyoin and Jonathan got leveled up, but that's slay. Alright. It took us no time to play through chapter 6. I think we are going to keep the 2 chapters a stream vibe, though. You'll be back? I don't think so. I hate that we can't save everyone. They just leave. Damn. Yep, he did. He got away. She's so real for that. She's like, you're dad, but you're not dad, because you're like 30 years younger. What is going on? Well, spoilers by the way, but the thing that Pucci was trying to do was achieve heaven. Which is something that had gotten retconned to being Dio's main goal, and this game is more or less just like, what would happen if Dio achieved heaven? So like, it is related to what Pucci was doing, but it's also not. Dad, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm dead. Yeah. So I think we could both travel across time and traverse worlds to encounter each other in a place like... No, speak of the devil. Speak of the priest, and here he comes. Why'd they make him kind of slay, though? For this Jotaro, yes. Second time I've met the you from 1988. My thoughts precisely. Oh, that's Pet Shop! Okay. Do I have to fight Pet Shop right now? What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can always unscrew the light. I think that joke did a little bit of psychic damage. He's just saying some stuff. You do not need to know. Pucci really said, it's on a need-to-know basis. Classic dad joke. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is. I will not let you go to heaven. Babe, he already got it. He's already there.
Jolene, その天国とはこの世界の私が求めていたもののことを言っているのだろう。
Absolutely, I am.
それはもういらない。私には不要なものだ。
何？
Top 10 worst things Poochie could ever say to you.
私が本当に求めていた天国は他にあったのだから。私はそれを見つけた。いや、彼に我が友に見つけてもらったのだ。
My dear friend.
私は苦難の道を歩み続ける殉教者ではない。真実の道を得た天国の住人なのだ。私はあまねく世に知らしめればならない。
Not spreading the good
彼の
news.
生み出す真実の尊さを、素晴らしさを。
Well,
なんだと言っただろう。知る必要はないとな。
he keeps saying things, and when Jotaro is like, could you elaborate? He's like, no. You don't need to know. Then why are you saying them?
我が友と天国のためにお前たちを
Defeat you both in body and soul. We'll see about that.
倒す。
We'll see about that. Why is Pet Shop here? Why did Dio say, yes, my cunty little priest friend, you're gonna fight with this bird and it's gonna be the iconic duo of the century? Not what I would have paired together. But who knows? Maybe it works. Alright, I wanna take some support items in because I think I've collected some. Extends ally inherited will activation time by a bit. Oh, that's like the only time Ibakiyo's in the game. So sad. Ally start battle with one dual combo. Extend ally dual combo activation time by a lot. We'll run with this.
天才なんだよ天才。
And we'll run with that.
お前の養分を俺にくれ。
Lengthens enemy skill cooldown time by a bit. Yeah, we'll run with that.
迅速
Meet Blue, your loyal German friend.
この心にかかる情前で
Kind of funny that even though it's late for me, that I'm still here keeping you company while others are in your time zone but busy with their things. Honestly, it's like what? It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's a pretty clear time to, or a very easy time to be busy, dear. But no, I appreciate you, Blue. I do think that is like the wildest thing about Twitch streaming is it's like I never would have thought that like most of the people we would just get so many European people here because I stream so late. I still like it's been a long time. It's been like 2 years of me streaming, almost 3, and I still can't believe it. Like, why are there so many Europeans here? Not that like there's anything wrong with that. It's just kind of like, wow, y'all don't sleep. But I guess it makes sense because it's like I guess a lot of people who watch Twitch stay up really late.
新しい天国をたたえよ。
Oh, I forgot how ugly that stand looked. Alright. It's because we love you. I appreciate it, Blue. I thought it was playing Jolene for a second. That was... Set me on fire! Oh my gosh. He just runs off in one direction. I'm embarrassed. Alright, get your ass up, Jotaro. Get your ass up. Oh, right, right. I forgot Pet Shop could freeze. Where am I? How do I... Okay. Where's the bird? Okay. There we go. We got a hit in. There we go. That's time to tell Mel I was born in Europe. Not the Europeans. Honestly, that's so fair. That's so fair, Raging. Damn, she did that. Okay. Oh my god. What is going on?
仕掛けるぞ
They're not. We cannot let them land hits. I'm not European enough though, just born there. That, you know what? That's fair. I have European ancestry. I mean, obviously, look at me. Obviously I do. But like, I don't know what any of the what any of it is. I would have to ask my grandparents again, who've done all the like ancestry work. You know what? Like low key, they're kind of kicking our ass. Damn. Okay. I just want to get rid of this bird. Hello? Alright. We got him.
克服しなければならない
Oh my gosh. Why is it so hard to hit those? Okay. We're gonna get rid of this bird. Pucci was dirty for that. Mel 100% German? Absolutely not. I know for a fact it's not 100% German. It's like a mix of stuff. Like, I feel like most people in America, their DNA is like a mix of stuff at this point. Like different European and stuff like that. There we go, we got rid of the bird. May not have been a bright move to let Pucci power up though. They just don't know it yet. Could you imagine? That would be wild. If I was like German and just didn't know it. But I guess a lot of people in America have that because they're so like disconnected from their ancestry. Because when people would like immigrate here, there was very much a pressure to like assimilate and abandon their culture, which is really fucked up. But where is he? Where is this man? Hey, yo! We got his ass. Where did he go? Did he fall off the map? Are we waiting for him to like jump back down because he's up there now? Yes. That didn't mean to jump down and immediately pummel my face in. Okay. Stop blocking. Let me hit your face, please. You know, I think it's funny that, like, I cannot block in this game, and I'm complaining that I can't block while the other, like, the NPCs can, knowing full well, even if I could block, I wouldn't do it. Pucci seems like a completely different person? I don't think so. Interesting. Oh, we didn't do too bad. We did pretty well. I think Jolene is the highest level character we've got. I love them. We are quite strong. It's the father-daughter duo of the century. Not lately. Who do we raid? Dark Cheese or Alahobia? Oh, I don't know yet. I guess we'll look and find out pretty soon. It depends on what people are playing, I guess. And what I want to sit down and watch. So many options. Do you believe in gravity? This is so funny, because this is like the controversial question of part 6. Dio is laying there, and it's funny because Dio's from the 1800s, and he's laying there, and he's like, Pucci, do you believe in gravity? And it's like, Dio, it's 1980 whatever. Gravity is not controversial anymore. But when they say gravity, they don't mean like the force of gravity where things fall down. They mean like fate. the gravitational pull of fate, but just the way it's worded is so funny. I reject Newton. Blue! Good luck with that. Good luck with rejecting gravity.
プッチ何を言ってる。
お前たちには計り知れないことだろうが。
Fate is so wild in JoJo. It really is. It's also like, that was a big theme for part 5 as well. Araki really said, I'm gonna write a lot about fate, but we're just gonna like talk about it in a quirky way. Call it something different.
真の天国に至る唯一の道に到達した。
The only path to true
この
heaven.
世すべての人類が真の幸福に導かれるための道。
I don't know about that, Poochie.
Eyes of Heaven.
Eyes of Heaven? Isn't that the name of the game?
何？
Oh, Jotaro must not have known it was the name of the game.
聖なる遺体の光に導かれるがいい。空城城太郎。
Let the light guide you.
お前たちが遺体をすべて集め終わったその時こそ我が友の天国が幕を開けるのだ。
He really said, yeah, collect all your silly little parts. Come visit us. You're invited. Gravity is made up by the physicians to sell more physics classes to make physics harder.
楽しみにしているぞ。
Good luck with that, Blue. Have you ever listened to Welcome to Night Vale? Because that sentence feels straight out of Night Vale.
お前らが彼の作り出す真実にひれ伏す時を。
We'll see about that. I do not kneel for Dio. I would never. I really do think I am so funny sometimes.
どうやら今のやつは
That guy just now.
異変に巻き込まれているのではなく
Nah, he was just chilling. He followed Dio of his own free will. Those damn Greeks who had to make math harder by adding letters.
やれやれ真実だの上書きだの
That's Blue right now thinking about math and physics. Give me a break. What do any of these words mean?
真実仲間が敵になり倒したはずの敵が蘇る真
He is
実の
going through it.
上書き
Reality is being overwritten? Who would have thought?
共鳴だ近くに聖なる遺体があるようだな
Reject Newton, reject Pythagoras. We are not vibing with the Pythagorean theorem. I love that. Alright. This is where we are gonna wrap it up. They got Trish out of the turtle. The next part. Is there... Alright, we'll let this little cutscene play. Embrace Mel. I do not have the answers to life. I haven't done math in so long. Don't turn to me to replace Newton and Pythagorean. Stream for an additional 24 hours. I will never stream for that long. Oh, we got the right arm. Look at us go. 24 hours is like kind of psychotic for a stream. Respectfully. I like to sleep. I really, really love to sleep. I will not be not sleeping for that. At least not by myself. It would be like I feel like I could do a 24-hour stream if I lived in like a streamer house or some stupid something like that. Something that would literally never happen. Well, I could be here the whole stream even though I'm sick and tired. I do hope you're able to get plenty of rest, Blue. I'm worried about you. Your great-grandfather will explain everything in the turtle. Last time I fell asleep, some a-hole vampire tried to steal my life juice. I'm not that far in Baldur's Gate yet. I'm not, but I've seen that cutscene like 10 billion times on TikTok, and like it's kind of a slay. I think it's a very fun like story thing, and I saw that somebody like I learned today that you can apparently let him like kill you, like just drink all that fucking blood, and if you do that, the next day, you can just absolutely deck him in the face. And that was kind of funny. Like, as much as I love Astarion, that was, like, kind of funny.
それ以外にどう呼べばいいのよ。前みたいに親父とか？
Yeah, you could do that apparently. I'm not that far yet, and I don't think I would make that decision. Because I would feel really bad. But yeah, you can punch him if you let him, like, kill you.
後でいろいろ聞かせてよ。
It was very funny. I wouldn't. I'd punch him all day. And you know what? You're valid for that. If somebody tries to steal your blood, you should do that. I am just, to a fault, a people pleaser. And I liked Astarion before I even knew I wanted to play the game. I saw a little cutscene of him, like, calling up the player character, some character, for, like, having a type for elves. And I was like, oh, he's gonna be my favorite character, isn't he? And lo and behold, he was. Also, that little glove we just saw, that's the glove of the President of the United States. Funny Valentine. Yep. Okay. We are done here. How have I not seen this screen before? Alright. Character I can't agree with, Tamel, Fugo and Astarion. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Part of why I like Astarion... I don't know where I was going with that. But no, that's so fair. Like, I definitely understand why someone would not like Astarion. I think he's a slay. But I know why other people would not consider him a slay. Okay, let me see who all is live and what they're doing. I hope you guys enjoyed the smooth JoJo's jazz. Doc's stream is so confusing to me right now because it says they're playing Zelda. They're definitely playing Zelda. But then, like, in their title, it's like, exclamation mark brain rot, exclamation mark Palia. But I know that's, like, to promote things. But for a split second, I was like, wait, are you playing Palia? Are you playing... Okay. Alright, so Ban Shredded Cheese is just chatting. Doc is playing, Tears of the Kingdom. And Alahobia is playing Fortnite. Do you guys have any preferences? I'm sure Raging probably already has a Doc tab open. I can see why people think he's when you say slave, do you mean slay? Thanks for the stream, Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht, Blue. I hope you sleep well. Definitely get plenty of rest. Take care of yourself. I thought, okay, I wasn't sure what you were, like, trying to say there. But, no, yeah. Astarion is very much a slay. I have Doc and Ruth tabs open. Alright, alright. I guess we'll just go numbers then. Brand Shredded Trees is brain dumping. Actually, I think I'm gonna make you double Doc, because they're at the same. Bombastic side-eye? Alright. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to type this one in. But anyway. This smooth jazz has been a vibe, but I am going to turn it off in both places. I did the wrong thing. Alright. I got it that time. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have been enjoying JoJo's Tuesdays. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening and enjoy Doc's stream. I will be seeing you all on Thursday, probably for Stardew. Anyway, good night!